around here. My 75 is here. My 65 is here. That is how you get this. Okay, let me use the last one here to give another example. So the last one is 30, 10, and everything is what? 40. That's earth science. So I use ES for earth science. So this is earth science. So on this, you can see this. This is 10, 20, 30. And from here to here, now this is what? 40. So what this means is that this is 30 plus 10 that gave us what? 40. So this is how to draw a component bar chart. So you can differentiate between a component bar chart, a multiple bar chart. In component bar chart, you just place the items on top of each other. A component bar chart can be more than 2. It can be up to 3. If it is 3, you just pile the third one on top of it. For multiple bar chart, if it is 3, you just find the other value and add it to them. Now the bars cannot be joined together. You see that the bars are always separate except for items that belong to the same word categories. Okay, let's move on. Okay, the next one is histogram. For histogram, the bars are joined together. So you can see from here that the bars, you can see that the bars, these rectangles, like they are joined together. There is no space between them. Look at them, they are joined together. Where the first one stops, the second one starts there. Where the second one ends, the third one starts there. And when the third one ends, the fourth one ends there. So here we are using that single, married, and divorced table for this. So again, you can see this is like there's a line here. This line extends to this side. That's 10. So this is 20. Okay, 30. I think, okay, now we are going to, I cannot use 10, 20 for this because based on this scale that we are used, you can see that the values for that one is very large. We have large values there. Let me go back to that table. Okay, this is the table. We have 35. So for this table, we have 35, 130, 25, and 10. So you need to choose a scale. An ability to choose a scale is also very important. So we are looking at histogram. Okay, this is the histogram. So let's see how the division is. The largest division is 135, and that is for what? Married. Married people are 135. So the division, so if it is 130 rather, so this should be 130. This point here is 130. So I think from here to here should be 10. So we have 30. So from here to here is 20. 30 plus 20, that is 50, plus another 20, that is 70. 90. 90 plus 20, that is 110, plus another 20, that is 130. So each of this line is 20. So the first line, let me trace this line outward. This line here that extends outward this place is 20. So you need to be able to read the scales of it. So this is 40, this is 60, this is 80, this is 100, this is 120, and this is 140. So you see where I read the scale of it. So half of it is 10. Midway is always 10. So this should be 50. The midway of this is 70. So if I want to, so the next one is 35. So if midway of this is 30, then I just have use this one to add a little bit of it to become what? 35 for single. That's why you see that single is blue here. Then for widowed is 25. So each of the line is 20. So this is 20. Can you see that this point here is 20? Then I'll add a little bit of 5 to it. And for the verse, it is 10. So the verse will just be halfway through this. So that is how to draw a histogram. Okay, you're going to read all this one yourselves. So let's look at an arithmetic mean. The arithmetic mean is very simple. In arithmetic mean, you simply add all the numbers together divided by the total number of terms. So what are the terms here? The terms are, look at it, 5. The terms are 5, 6, 4, 4, 4. So what you have to do is just to add them together. 5 plus 6 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is equal to what? 30. Okay, plus 7. There's 7 here also. So you count the number of terms. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 terms. So when you add all of them together, divide it by that 6 term. So 5 plus 6 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 7, that is equal to what? 30. Count the number of 10. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Divided by 6, that gives us what? 0.5. So this is an ungrouped data. You can see that the data are not grouped together. So just add it like that. Now let's go to mean of group data. The mean of group data is giving us, this is chi-s, that's what it's called. That's the symbol for mean. Chi, it's pronounced chi-s or chi-s. You can call it chi-s. That's the pronunciation of this symbol here. Is equal to summation fs divided by summation f. If you are not using an assume method, this is the long method. So if you are using an assuming method, your assuming method is going to be chi-s. That's the mean. This symbol stands for mean. Chi-s, or you call it the mean. Or chi-s, anyone you want to call it. That's the mean. The mean is equal to assuming. A stands for assuming plus f frequency times the mean deviation. The deviation from the assuming times all over summation f. Don't worry, when we are solving this, you are going to see how it is. So you can see it here. A is the guess or assuming. Assuming is what you guess. I'll tell you how to guess for the assuming. Now, D is x minus A. That's the terms minus what? A. I will solve that out and you see how. Then this one is the coding method. The coding method is mean is equal to assuming plus summation fu divided by summation f. U is the code. Now, I will tell you how they obtain this. I'll tell you how they obtain this when we start to solve an example now. So let's look at this example, example 2.2. We are to, okay, let me read the question. The weight in kilogram of collection of 50 students in the Faculty of Science of OOU are given below. Okay. So these are the weights. 59, 53, 66, 65, 57, 65. Just read through these numbers. Then I'll do something. The solution. Now, what they did is, in this example, they said you should calculate the mean using the long method, the assume mean method, as using assume mean 61. Yeah, they gave you an assume mean of 61. That's what they said you should use. Then you are also told to use the what? The coding method. Now I will do something. Now you see these values that are here, these ones here. What they did is that they used a class width of 5. I will tell you why it is 5. Look at this. This is 48. You count 48, 49, 50. Oh, of 3. 48, 49, and 50. So the class width is 50. Is 3 rather, not 5. So the class width is 3. So what it means is that from smallest to the highest, arrange all these numbers in threes. From 48 to 50, 53 to 57, 58 to 67, 63 to 67. I think they omitted something here, except there are no 51s in this 51 to 52 in this value. But I'll just do exactly what is here. So we will start to count. When you are counting, you start from 58. Any number that falls between 58, 59, and 60. So let's go counting. So I'll check here. I'll start from 58. 48 rather. If I see 48, this is 48. 1. This is 49. 49 is between 48, 49, and 50. 49. This is another 48. Okay. Okay. Now let's look at this. I think they omitted some numbers from here, but that is exactly what we are supposed to do. Let me count. The total number is 40 numbers. Let's see whether we have 40 numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So there are 40 numbers there. But here, we got the frequency of 48, that is 8. 48 to 50, that is 8. So let's go back again. Okay, I'll go back again and take that. So I have 48, 1, 2, 49, 48 again, 3, okay, 54, 5, okay, I think this, okay, there's an error here. This is supposed to be 48 to 52. So my class width is actually 5, not 3. My class width is 5. So I have corrected the error in the question. It's 5, not 3. So there's an error in the question which I have just corrected in the solution there, which I have corrected there. So my class width is 5. How is it 5? Let me count again. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. So if we count, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you do same for this, you're going to have 53. See, I'm counting this number and this with it. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. That's 5 numbers. So the class width each is 5. So it means that this will extend to what? 52, not just ending at 50. So I'll start to count that again. So I have, so let's start again. 48, that's 1, 2, okay, 1, 51 falls in between 48 to 42, so that's 2, 52 also 3, 4, 5, 6, 52 again, 7, and 8. So that's why we have 8 numbers here. So it's correct now. So you see, as I've adjusted it now, we have a correct value there. So when you are doing this, you always have to strike out so that you don't count again. So I have to change the color of this. Let me change the color to green color so that I can count for the next number. So 53 to 57. So this is 53, 1. 55 is also there, 2. 57, 3. 55 again, 4. Let me just strike it, I'll count later. 55. So I'm doing from 53 to 57. Anything that falls between 53 and 57, we'll count it. Okay, 54, 53, 56 is in there, 57, 55, 55, 54, 56. So let's count them now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's why we have 12 numbers here. Then next, 58 to 62. So let me change the color again so that we don't mix them all. So this blue color. So I'm starting from 58 to 62. So 59 is within there. So if I have 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. So I have 1, 59, 59, another 59, 58 is there. Another 58. Let me check again. 50, 59, 58. Okay. 59. Okay. 58. You have to check it thoroughly so that you don't make mistake. 50. Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 58. Oh, 62 is part of it. Sorry. 50, 62 to 62. So we have 1, 59, 58. 60 is part of it. Because 60 is inside 62. 60, 60. Okay, I have 62, part of it. 63 is not part of it, it's outside 62. 61 is inside of it. Another 61 is inside of it. 65 is outside of it. So I have 62 and 60 again. So you have to check thoroughly so that you don't make mistakes. So let me count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's why I have 10 here. That's the frequency. Now we'll go to 63 to 67. 63 to 67. So 66 is inside. So let me change the color. You can just cancel out while you are counting. So let me change the color to I need it. Okay, let me just change it to black. So 66 is inside 63 to 67. I take this one. 65 is there. 68 is not there. 70 is not there. 64 is there. 67 is there. 63 is there, 65 is there. Okay, I think that's all we have. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's why we have what? 6 here. Next, we go to 68, 72. 68, 72. So I think the remaining one should be 68, 72. 4 of them, let's see. 68 to 72. 68, so 70 is there. 71 is there. 70 is there. 2 of them is remaining again. 68. I should have changed my color. Let me change the color. Sorry. So we are doing 68 to 72. 68 to 72. 68. Okay, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there another one that we have not done? No. So it's these 4 of them. So that is why this is 4. First of all, okay, I think I omitted something from the beginning. So the class interval they get to width they get to is 5. Sometimes they tell you to do they give you the class interval that you are going to use. But if they don't give you the class interval that you are going to use, you can use a class interval of 10 or a class interval of 5, like they did here, because the values are not too much. They are just 40 values. So you can use a class interval of what? 10. And since I've done that, let me erase all of this color and show you how you get the class interval in case you are not given the class interval. Okay. So to get the class interval, look for the smallest number here. Look for the smallest number here. The smallest number here is 48. You can start it from that smallest number. You can even take it a little bit below that. So if you are doing a class interval of 5 each, so you are going to start with 48. So when you do 48, you now count from 48. Count 5 number. 48, 49, 50, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. So my class interval is going to be 52. From 48 to what? 52. Then look for the highest number. The highest number here is 70. So you are going to end at 70 or something a little bit greater than 70, depending on how it is going to match into five numbers that will fit into the class width. So the next one, so I stopped at 52. I think I should change this to black color. I stopped at 52. Okay, so 48 to 52. The next number is going to be from 52, 3. Again, from 53, start to count. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. That is 5 numbers. Then the next number, you start at 57. So you start at 58. So you start 58, 59. You can use your finger to count it. Your first finger will be 58. The next 59, 60, 61, 72. 72. Sorry, 62 rather. What am I counting? 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. Sorry for that. 62. 62. Notice we have not got it to 70. The next one is going to be from 63 to 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. 67. We have still not got it to 70. So next one we are going to start from 68 to 68, 69, 70, 70 is 3 numbers. You have to make it up to that 5 width that you are using. So 70, 71, 72. Even though if 72 is not there, 72, so we'll end it there. So that is how to get your class width. Now you can see that what I've done there, even the error they made there with by adding 0, I have changed it to what? 2. Because that is the real number that is supposed to be like. So you can see that what I have just arranged here like this are the things that you have inside this bus. Now after you have done this and taken the frequency, you have to get the value of x. The value of x is simply the midpoint of these numbers. So to get that, just add 48 to 50 and divide it by 2. That's my calculator. Okay. So this is my calculator app. So to simply do this, you just say 48 plus 52. That's going to give me 100. Divide it by 2. That is equal to what? 50. That's why you have 50 here. The next number is 53 to 57. So just do 53 plus 57. That is equal to 110. Divide it by 2. That will give us 55. Obviously, now you can see how we got all these other numbers here. All these numbers here. Now to get Fs, it means the frequency that you have done, you multiply it by what? X. Multiply 8 by 50. Let me use my calculator to do that. This 8 here, multiply it by this 50. So I have 8 times 50. That's equal to what? 400. When you do this again, 12 times 55, that will give you 660. 10 times 60 is 600. 60 times 65 is what? 390. 4 times 70 is what? 280. Now, this 40 that is here is the sum of the frequency. 8 plus 12 plus 10 plus 6 plus 4 is 40. Or you just come to this place and count all these numbers, all of them. That will give you what? 40. Then this one here that is here. Okay, let me just rule all of these that are down. Is the sum of all of this. 40 plus 660 plus 600 plus 390 plus 280 is equal to 2330. So for the long method, this is what you are using. This table that you have calculated up to this point here is to calculate the long method here. So your mean, you just write your mean chi is equal to summation fs divided by summation f. That is equal to your summation fs is, look at fs here, all the things that you have added together that gives you the, that's 2330 divided by this f summation f, all the one that you have added together, 40. So when you divide that, that's going to give you 58.25. That's how you got this. Now, to use an assume mean. So you see that this part of the table, this part, let me highlight the part. This part of the table, this part here, this part of the table, this one here, this one. Oh, sorry, not that one. Okay, let me this part of the table here, this one. Okay, let me just, because you are still going to get this. This part of the table here, this one is used to obtain the long method. Normally, whether you want to do the long method or the short method, you must first of all do this other part. This part here, this first part here, this 3 column here, this one. You must do it. Let me change the color of this. You must do it, this one. You must do all of this. Whether you want to, any method that you want to, you must do this first part. So if you want to do the long method, you use this. Now, if you want to do the assume method, which is the next part of this thing that I want to do. If you want to use do the assume method, mean method, you now use this part here. Sorry, this part. This part is part of it. You now use this part, this one. Yes, this part. That is the part you are going to use. Okay. It's back to black. Now, to get the assuming method, you are given an assuming of 61. Your assuming is 61. So what do you do? This is our S value. See, for me, you can see that D is equal to S minus. This should be capital letter A, not small letter A. Which is the assuming, which is what? 61. That's why you see that we have X minus 61. Now let me tell you, these are our values for S here. These are our values for S. So just come to this place. Where's my calculator? Okay. You will do this. S is 50 here. 50 minus the assuming 61 is equal to what? Minus 11. That's why you have it here. You get that? Then here S is 55. 55 minus 61. You do 55 minus the assuming again 61. You were given the assuming. If you're not giving the assuming, you can choose it. So you have minus what? 6. Next, you have a 60 minus 61. That is equal to what? Minus 1. So you can see how all of these are obtained now. Here you are going to have 65 minus 61, that's 4. 70 minus 61, that's 9. Now to get FD, FD is you are timesing F, the frequency here, you are multiplying it, this frequency here, this one, you are multiplying it by what we have here. So 8 times minus 11, 8 times minus 11. I will not be able to get that here, but let's look at it. 8 times, because this is a small, another small calculator. So I have 8 times 11 is equal to 88. So just put the minus, and that's why you have minus 88 here. Then I'll have 12 times minus 6. 12 times 6 is 72. Then put the, sorry, 12 times 6. 12 times 6 is equal to what? Minus 72. 10 times minus 1 is minus 10. 6 times 4 is 24. 9 times 4 times 9 is what? 36. Then you now add everything together. You know that what this means is this. Look at this. These are positive. This is 36. It's positive. So I will do. Let me just start it from down upward. Because there are don't have minus. So I have 36 plus 24. 24 here is plus 24 minus 10 minus 10 minus 72 minus 88. So you see that it gives us what? Minus 110. So this part here, so I have covered the part for what? The assuming method A, assuming. This one is for the assuming. Assuming method. So this part. Now, to get your mean now, so you have to do this. Use this formula. Sigma A, K A is equal to assuming plus F of D. What is F of D? Here. This is F of D, FD. This is FD here. Is equal to 1110 divided by summation, which is what? 40. So my assuming is 61. So my mean is going to be equal to my assuming, which was given the question as 61, plus summation FD is what? Minus 110 minus 110.